Got him!
What's up, Blue Chips? Welcome. It's a Monday morning of a holiday week. We have Thanksgiving this week. I'm excited for some Thanksgiving. Let's get to it. So in a way, I already had a Thanksgiving. We had a Friendsgiving on Saturday, and boy, oh boy, did I eat way too much food. I thought I was, kind of starting my diet, lifestyle change, whatever the hell you want to call it. But apparently that's waiting until after Thanksgiving because I saw the pumpkin pie, I saw the apple pie, I saw the sweet potato casserole or green bean casserole, sweet potato. What is that called? It's not really a casserole, is it? Sweet potato. What do they call that? They used to have it at Boston Market all the time. Yeah. Lots of food. Sweet potato. What is it called? I'm going to have to look it up. Oops. You don't want to see my gutter guards. Good thing that wasn't the other browser. They do call it casserole. Okay, sweet potato casserole. For some reason, I thought it was called something else. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it was a fun weekend. Kid had a birthday party on Sunday. That was fun. It was one of them, play places. What else did we do? Watched some football yesterday. More eager to watch football tonight. We got the Ravens going tonight on Monday Night Football. Pretty big game for us. It should be pretty exciting. My fantasy football is a little upset. We had an opportunity. We needed two teams to lose, and we needed to win. Well, the two teams lost, and our team scored the least amount of points that we've scored all season. We've been averaging around 100 points a week. We scored 65 this week. Well, we're projected to score 65. We still have Lamar Jackson tonight, but he would need, I think it was 52 points or something like that for me to even tie. So, yeah, that was not the best of weeks for me. I had the opportunity, and it's funny because the person that I am playing this week knocked me out of the playoffs last year. So in a way, they're kind of knocking me out of the playoffs again this year. So very frustrating. And the funny part is, if I would have played 4 or 5 other teams, it was just bad luck. I would have actually beat them. There's a lot of people that had some really bad weeks. There was one guy had 28 points this week, which is the league averages 85, 90. So it was interesting. I had a good team all year. I just kept running into teams that scored better that week. My points against is one of the highest in the league, and only the top 4 out of 12 make the playoffs, and I'm going to end up coming in 5th. So yeah, it's one of them kind of things. But, yeah, the game against the Rams tonight, Monday Night Football, it should be good. It's a pretty big one for us, going up against Todd Gurley, all that good stuff. And, yeah, Lamar Jackson could very well score that many points. We shall see. Let me see what the breakdown is real quick since we got a little time. There's really nothing to look at on the watch list, guys. Really nothing moving. I think, let's see, SRNE. That's what we had up. So it's shortable. The range on it isn't that great. as you can see. It is up 42.5%. MDCO, I believe, was a buyout. What was another one that was a buyout today? I was watching GDT's live stream. TIFF was a buyout, which was I think it's at 135 a share, so I'm a little confused there why it's not up there just yet. I went through the Bearscan watch list a little bit earlier. There's really not that much on there. So, yeah. Okay, so here's my situation. She still has Tucker left tonight, and I have Lamar, but I'm losing by 35 points. So it's actually not as bad as I thought. But I currently have 54.5, and she has 89.4. And throwing touchdowns are actually only 4 points. So basically, I would just need Lamar to have like a few 100-yard runs, and just Tucker to only get extra points tonight. Or, I'm never going to root for him to miss. So, oh boy. So everybody else have a good weekend? What's your plans for this week? Is everybody have off on Thursday and Friday? Who works on Thursday and Friday? That would probably suck. I believe the market is open. I asked earlier, some people, I believe it was Tom, told me it was a half day. Yep, it was a half day on Friday, so we won't be trading KPTI on Friday. We know how KPTI is on half days. It goes into halts until after hours. Other than that, don't really have anything else. We're just going to kind of sit here. We got 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes until the bell rings. We're just going to watch the scanners and see if something wants to come to us. Let's see. We can scroll through some stuff here. PDD, we have no shares there. TIGR, nothing there. It's like right on. That's not a bad float. I think the one that actually looked good was it AQST? No. There was one that looked good, but that AQST is a lower float anyway. NIU. It's a 63 mil float. It's got some decent range to it, though. 9 up there to 1080. The volume on it, though, is not that great. That's the other thing, too, is there's really not much with volume. 80 MP. Whoa. I must have had some kind of offering. SSI, you have no shares there. It actually has a decent range. This is one of the top candidates for the Bearscan watch list. It's a lower float, but it's actually it's been running. So looking for that first red day. You can see the volume kind of died off here in the after hours. I mean, it did here too before making a run. So we'll see. It kind of did the same thing here. And then it dipped at the open and then ran higher. So it kind of looks like it could do the same thing. So just be cautious if you're looking to play that one. AKBA. So this one's not too bad. What's the float on this one? 106 mil. So this one's on the Bearscan watch list as well. Had a nice run here. And you'd be looking, it's got 5K in volume so far today. So we're not super interested in this. But we can keep it up. As you can see, we had it up on the second chart here. There's really nothing else to look at. So maybe we'll just keep it up and see what happens. Let's see, HIBB, I don't think we do have shares there. This gapped up in the after hours on Friday, and it's been slowly coming back down. What's the float on this? This is a low 17 mil. Stay away from that. Got about a minute here till our pump up music. Let's see what else we can get here. Let's get one of these going.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Guess we could keep our eye on TD Ameritrade here. Talks of them getting bought out by Charles Schwab, which means SCHW, I believe. Yep. Which we could keep them on watch as well. It's kind of crazy that TD Ameritrade actually went over the price value per share of Charles Schwab during the news that Schwab was going to buy him out. Schwab did gap up as well when the news came out last week on Thursday, but they kind of came back down, and now they're under TD Ameritrade, which is interesting. So we keep those two up. 1 Eastern. Yeah, that sounds right for a half day. What's up, marketing? I guess I could say hi to everybody. Brad, Constantine, Tom. What's up, guys? Let's get it. We got a minute until the bell per the awesome pump-up music.
Yeah!
Let's let it run again and go right into the bell. Let's do it. That's the lower float. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss it though. Let's get it, guys. Here we go. Got about 15 seconds to the bell. We're going to hope that something does something because we don't really have much to look at just yet. I think the other big one that everyone was looking at, just to take a look real quick, was JAN. Yeah, it's the one that's up really big. It's less than a mil float, guys. Stay away from it. We're not messing with that. There's the bell. Let's see what we got today. ARWR. We have played that in the past. Schwab and TD are both dipping. ARWR. Wow, that's way up there. And price since the last time we played. I think the last time we played this, it was only 30 bucks. Look at the spread on this thing. Holy crap. Guess I should unlock my montages. Just don't know what to do with this because of the spread. Part of me wants to go look at. I'll have to look later. I'm pretty sure the last time we played this, it was down in like low 30s. It's definitely one where you'd have to put orders out. That's not what I meant to hit. And once they hit there, we'll take a stab at it. Being a little cautious because of the spread here with the share size. So much volume for not a lot of range. I mean, I guess it does have pretty good range. There goes PDD. We don't have any shares on it, though. Man, I wish we had shares on PDD. We already checked OGI. We don't have anything there. Oh, look at that drop. All right, we're going to cancel that order. That's what we would have been looking for, but we never got hit. 54.90 was the highest it got. It's being a little cautious there. VHC we've played in the past. It's on SSR though. Range isn't that great. KL is getting crushed. It's really just not my type of play. Man, look at ARWR. I was being a little cautious there. That was just the spread was scary. Not gonna lie. Got a lot going on the scanner here. Let's see if we can. Well, I think we've checked all this. AKBA. Just not a huge fan of the volume there. LK, we don't have shares. BHC, we have shares, but it's on SSR and the volume sucks. Keeping an eye on KL. If it wants to go even lower, something we might be interested in. Kind of sad I didn't try ARWR, but you couldn't. I mean, you couldn't just try it. You had to get your order filled there because the spread was killer. OGI, we don't have any shares. Spreads or range isn't that great. I believe Hexo. Yeah, it's SSR, and we don't have shares. Range isn't that great. AQST. We would really need that to make a run. That's not really doing anything. CRSP. That's previous runner. We have no shares there. GBT. There we go. Didn't see that on the scanner. It's got no volume, Mr. Gifford. I'm not playing that. Those can just grind. That is a pretty nice chart, though. It's actually a really nice chart. I'm not playing that. I'm not messing with it. Volume's kind of crap. It is a really cool looking chart, though. Definitely what we look for. Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from. I don't mess with that. I totally get where you're coming from with it. Just not my edge. I'm not gonna play something that's not my edge. That's all. That's no disrespect. Not saying it's a bad strategy. All that good stuff. Just not for me. AMC. CIOP. Yeah, I had I up a little bit earlier. Let's try and do no, yeah, Mr. Gifford, definitely. I'm not please do. Please share. That's what we're here for. I guess you are right in a way. I shouldn't have defended why I wasn't playing it. I should have just said thank you for sharing. So that's my bad. You're right. That's my bad. PTCT, just not a lot of volume there either. That's kind of making the same type of move as GBT. A little bit lower float. KL made its little scoop. Dun, 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 dun. There's nothing fitting our edge here. ARWR trying to go high a day here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like PTCT looks like a great chart as well, but it's just something I won't play simply because of the volume. ARWR, we could be interested again if it wants to go over 56. See if we can get this pop through 56 straight up towards 56.50. Nope. Wow. Well, that's 2 times we wanted it, and there goes PTCT as well. Yeah, that's just the issue. Like if you play any pop like this, especially on not a ton of volume, like say you got in here, it's just tough because it could just grind and then go higher because VWAP just comes right up with it because there's no volume to really justify it. We can put another order in here, but I would want it higher now. Try 95. Really nothing else doing anything. I'd love to see it come up and hit us on like a really big volume candle. I got through 56 for a second there. Trying. Yeah, like take a look at PTCT as well. It's doing the same thing. Like GBT actually worked a little bit better. But just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, like when there's just not a ton of volume, you get like these types of moves where it can make a huge move like this, but then it could just go sideways because there's really no one selling. I got up to 46. So our other order would have filled if we had still had it there, but it's kind of grindy, so I wanted to really see it move. Look at that drop right away. And right back up. This thing's a little crazy. Definitely have to put orders out to play it. There's a big bar there. Look how extended this thing is. So the last time we played this, it was somewhere down in here. It's probably on this one. So we started a little down move here. I'm going to have to cancel. Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. How would you both like to see something good?
Dang. BXC. It's a low floater. Thing's way down there.
Look at this. I call it one. It's a homemade toy aeroplane. George loves aeroplanes. Of course. Watch this.
There's another one in ESPR. And just show you how low volume can kind of mess with you a little bit. Made a point move like it was nothing. And pretty much no volume. Just no volume here on BXC. Man, nothing like all weekend being pumped up to trade on Monday morning and then just getting nothing. We got AQST here. The float on this one's a little scary though. I'm going to get rid of ARWR because it's just not doing what we want. Do have shares available here. Has the volume. The only thing that's a little scary is the float. It's a 21 mil float. If it wanted to run straight up through 8, might be something we'd be interested in. But then you're looking at a halt if it gets up there, so not too interested, to be honest. Just nada today. Let's see, we got IQ here. Could be something worth looking at. Range isn't very good. Obviously would still need to make a move. Need some volume to come into it. We're obviously not playing this, so let's see what else there is. ZG and X. Really no volume there. Let's switch these two around, ZG and X. IQ. Be interested if IQ decides to get a nice big volume bar in here, go through 19. Really not at any kind of a key resistance area. Really 20 would be part of the plan. That'd be kind of what we're basing off of. So we wouldn't really want to start this until like 1925, 1930 area on like a big move. And then if it wanted to continue for some reason, 20 would kind of be where we're risking off of. Good old D-Gaz. ARWR is a little bit of a bummer. I couldn't, the spread and the volume, it was just all over the place. Of course, it's working out though. T-Gaz. It's on SSR too. ENPH. There we go. It's kind of curling. Kind of ran into that resistance already. We probably missed this move. Like 2052. Yeah, it's like right there. I was hoping it would pop back up. We were just going to take a quick position there. There we go. I was going to say and try to risk off high of day. But now that it kind of dipped under 50 and got bought up, we're kind of looking for this to go a little higher. Of course, the volume's kind of dying here. This feels like it wants to go higher. There it goes. You scare me. Wanted to hit it, but every time I do that, it freaking pops up. I was trying to be patient, trying to get it closer to 21 there. My emotions kind of got to me there a little bit. Why are you knocking it over? Don't knock it over. Watch out. You can have the important job of pushing the buttons. Don't knock it over. The digger has knocked over the new wall. Sorry, Mr. Ball. Building pieces, then knocking them down. It's all part of the fun with diggers. Pepper and George love diggers. Alex, LK is something we don't have shares on, and it's a lower float, so that's why I wasn't even looking at it. Just trying to be patient here with the MPH. Kind of at a weird spot with it, so that's kind of why I'm trying to be patient as it gets shot down. IQ never got through 19. It's being overly picky here with everything this morning, apparently. ARWR, I was being a little picky because of the spread. EMPH, I'm being a little picky here because the volume kind of died off. We're going to start this. Kind of felt like it was getting shoved down there again. Kind of looking just to get down there back towards 50. If it wants to go a little bit more, I think we'd be okay with it because we're pretty extended. Volume came in there, which is what we were looking for. And there it goes. So if we want to get an ad here, we'd be looking for 21. Let's actually split this one in half, just in case it doesn't want to get there. If it doesn't want to get there at all, then we're okay with that, I guess. Looking for this to get back down there towards 50. Let's see which one of these wants to hit first. Put an order down there for 75% of our shares, right above 50, just in case it wants to pop down there real quick. There we go. Getting up closer to 21. So we're taking a 1-1-2 approach with this. We're just splitting the second one in half here just because it's at the whole dollar. So we're on the ask. How are we not getting filled there? The bid was higher than our fill. Why did we not get fill there? That's a little frustrating. I mean, the bid was literally above it. That's a little frustrating. Now I just kind of want to get out of this trade, to be honest. Yeah, we're just looking for a quick intraday move here, man. We're not looking for the overall, we're just looking at this overextension here. I was getting ready to say, now I'm going to try to move it up a little. I mean, we can't get the fill anyway, it seems. This is a little frustrating. I'm a little confused. It's kind of a boring trade at this point. What are we at? 76. Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? And give it one opportunity here for a pullback. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to, that's for sure. ARWR is actually in a descending triangle with its no volume. Getting silly. It's always fun too when it just kind of hovers around your average. We're just going to take half off there to reduce it. Let's see if we can just get the other half down here. All right. We're just going to take it there. I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. I didn't like the way that was trading, so the fact that we got out of it for a green is fine with me. It can do whatever it wants now. So I'm pretty upset about that trade, to be honest. Just the way it was trading is just not what we were looking for. When we got in, we were looking for basically this all at first, and then we didn't get the fill up top, so I was just annoyed. So, whatever. Just a little annoyed at how that one played out. I feel like we played it fine. Just the way that it worked out was annoying. It was just an annoying trade. And we only made $6 on it. We were actually we actually tried to up our size a little bit there, go with 100 shares instead of 75 there, because the range was not bad. It was easy enough to go with 100 shares and not be, feel like we were in over our head at all. But it would have allowed us to get a little bit more profit. I mean, we were looking for like $30 here when we got in towards 80, looking for it to come down towards 50. But it just clearly did not want to do it. It just turned into a little bit of a grinder. So, I mean, it doesn't even want to get under 60, it doesn't seem, so. Yeah, ARWR, the spread's just too much for me, and the volume's not there anymore, so stay away from that. I have it up on my other screen up here. Yeah, and that was the other thing. When I pulled the daily up on EMPH, it's doing pretty much what you look for. You get that curl going. So I do agree with you. So the fact that it just gave me an out right there, I just took it and we'll be done with it. Kind of, if anything, you could have probably reversed your position there, looking for this to just grind up higher all day, to be honest. But that's not what I'm looking for right now. We'll just be happy we're green on it and move on. Wasn't the trade we were looking for, so the fact that we ended up green, that'll work. Kind of a crap morning for us. Waited all morning for that one trade, and it didn't really work out for us. It would have been nice if it would have gave us that fill. I mean, it would have only been 50 shares, but let's do the math here. Let's see, 100 times 20.76, and then 50 times 20.95. Plus, oops, not times. Shit. 2076 plus 1047.50 divided by 150. So our average would have been 2082 instead of 76 with 150 shares. which would have made the trade a lot better, but didn't give it to us. Okay, let's see. Yeah, LK's been moving, hasn't it? Yeah, that thing is up there. Careful if you're going long on that. It's pretty extended on the daily. Wee! I see you back there. Spy at all-time highs. And there goes the MPH, proving me wrong. There it goes into the 50s. Oh, well. Done with it. I'm actually going to take it off my screen. I don't feel like looking at it. AQST. This is that one from earlier, right? Yeah. I feel like AQST is going to be the one that really moves today. It's easy to borrow. You're going to get a lot of people, a lot of shorts stuck in this one. A nice little dive.
Grandad Dog and Grandpa Pig are the very best of friends.
Grandpa, why is your greenhouse made of glass? If glass breaks easily.
Because I grow plants in it. Let me show you.
Looking for one more, at least. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I mean, technically we did hit the cash register today, but not exactly how we wanted to.
Nothing.
Well, they're not quite ready yet.
Hello, my little ones.
Could I have some tomatoes, please, Grandpa Pig?
No.
Well, I essentially do have the same setup long. I just don't trust it as much. In the past, I've tried it, and I tend to pick the ones that don't work. I've done it 3 or 4 times since I started this strategy, and it's just leaned me away a little bit away from taking the longs because of it. Yeah, let's take a look at the spy, actually. Look at this thing. Get some spy puts. I don't know I don't even know how to do all that crap. FPRX. No range, no volume. ZGNX. That's the one we were looking at earlier. Lower float. Volume's not that great. This kid's a nut. We had bought one of them slides, and we finally brought it over from my dad's house. Because every time we go over there, they just slide the whole time. So I was like, well, we need to finally just bring that back. Don't go forward. Be careful. Be careful. I don't think you're that flexible. There you go. Woo! He's crazy. He's definitely our crazy kid. CLVS we can't play. Where did you get your slide? I'm looking for one. It's just one of them little mini ones. I think it's let me see. I think it's little. Yeah, little tykes. Let me see if I can just show you. Why don't you go down the slide? I'll show everybody. Slide. What? This? Yes. A ruler. You can go throw it down the slide. You can go down the slide. Yeah, put it down the slide.
Here is a very cool star.
Slide.
It is home time, and the parents have come to collect the children.
And carry it up the ladder. You're gonna have to learn how to do that if you want to fix stuff. Toys R Us closed. Yeah, they did. I mean, I'm sure they have it on Amazon. Whee! Your turn.
When Mummy and Daddy Pig were little,
Go ahead.
Gazelle was their teacher.
Whee!
I was so happy.
Whee!
Such a long time ago. I really can't remember.
No, I'm pretty sure you didn't get one.
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see.
No, I never did get a playgroup star.
Anyway, like Daddy Pig said, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's right here. I'll put the link in the chat. It's $30 on Amazon Prime. That's all they do, like all day now. They just slide. Yep, no problem.
Playgroup stars are for children, Pepper, not for grown-ups. There, the roof is all fixed.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about it too, is when like they go to bed, you can take the legs of it off and it folds up. So you can like sit it up against the wall. The heck is R doing?
Evening time.
Look at this thing.
Going to bed. You know what, Pepper?
It's a little scary. Look at the volume.
You should have got a playgroup star because I love to make things, and I was always drawing in class. Would you like to see it? I think I've still got it somewhere. I'm sure I put it in the loft.
LK. Are you, what are you in long?
Here's my old school
From VWAP? 3212.
my picture.
Wait, did you top tick this candle here? Pretty much. Are you long?
Yes, I was quite pleased with it.
I mean, I don't think your idea is wrong, but this could very well be like a slower, sloppy seconds.
Pepper and George are going to playgroup.
I thought you said you were looking for it at VWAP. Why didn't you hit it down here under $32 around VWAP? Did it go down? It went down the slide? Go get it.
Not so good for
It's
growing
your
up.
turn.
He drew it a long time
Your turn.
ago when he was little.
Yeah, climb up and go. Well, you know what they say about boredom trades, FOMO trades. What'd you do? I see you.
Did like to draw.
But you never gave him a pink star.
Had given him one for his.
No, you didn't.
Daddy Pig, you deserve a playgroup star.
ARWR trying to go high a day again.
Daddy Pig,
Still no volume though.
playgroup star.
Hooray for Daddy Pig.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Children, today
Whee! You gonna hit rags? You gonna hit rags? Whee! Boom! Rags? Did you hit him? You silly. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Gifford. Whee! Let that be a lesson to you. No boredom trades. Don't do it. They never, in the long run, they will not pan out. ARWR is getting some volume here. High of day. I'd like to see this go through 57. Crap, I'm messing up. Sorry, I didn't get there anyway.
What did that music make you think of? Remember, use your imaginations.
I know.
Pedro,
Is the answer a cherry tree swaying on the top of a beautiful mountain?
this music was quicker, wasn't it?
A cherry tree swaying quickly
Danny,
reminded me of a marching band.
This stock owes me money. This is one of the ones that got me before.
everyone, find something to beg from the music trolley. Imagine you are in that band, marching along, beating your heart. Marvelous marching children. Wasn't that fun?
They're finally getting everything processed. A lot of the people that had initially were saying that it wasn't, you know, they were behind. They're finally getting to them, so just hang in there. So we can get ARWR to make a move here. So close. 36. Need to get filled first. Ah, you got a lawnmower? No, you don't put it up on the desk. Down here.
Please, can we have the space music again?
Well, missed that.
Or like to see it in real life.
What's wrong, bud? I have to go change his diaper. I can smell it. It's probably not too bad. The only reason I wanted it up where I wanted it is because this previous resistance where the volume really came in was so close still. 5650 area, which it already tested. So, I mean, that's what I would have been looking for. If I would have got my shares filled, I would have put an order right there at 56, like 55. I'm looking for that to fill. It's a little frustrating on that one. Missed it by what, 9 cents. Well, I wouldn't really be interested in it right just yet. I'd want it to go through high of day and even higher at this point because it already made the pullback to where I was looking. Because you know me, I look for the extensions away from the previous resistance. And then if it wants to continue higher, I always say it'll come down, test it, use it as support, and then go higher, which is what it looks like it's trying to do. So I wouldn't be interested again until it goes high of day, which I would like it closer to 58 at this point now. Got shut down right there at 40. Excuse me. Snow. Where are you at? Utah. I have some distant family that lives over in Utah. They're like 20 minutes east of Salt Lake. Yeah, east. My dad actually just went out there to visit them last week. It's kind of funny. I'd have to ask. I don't know the exact like city. I don't even have my phone on me, to be honest. It's in the other room. South, gotcha. Yeah, you guys over there in California, like mid to southern California, you have no room to complain, that's for sure.
Hello, I'm Mr. Welcome to the zoo. It is Mr. Lion, the zookeeper. You picked a good time to visit. It's feeding time. Just wave to the animals.
It's a good thing it's a paper trade, huh?
Here are keep this gate shut so they don't run away.
Look like they could ever run. No, they're moving very slowly.
Yes, that's why they live to be so old.
Oh, wow, that spread. I saw it up in the 80s, and it dropped to 70 as I clicked it, and I couldn't stop myself. Oh, boy. I'm going to just try to get out of this one. Yeah, man, can't you see it on my screen? I got 70, and I thought it was like 89 or whatever when I saw it. See if it wants to give us this quick drop to 55. Yeah, when I get a bad fill like that, I'd rather just take it. I mean, if it wants to keep running, I'll play it as normal, but to lose 20 cents pretty instantly like that, that's definitely not something I like. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm in at 70. Oh, I hit the X to cancel it because I was like, oh, this might actually go lower. Ugh. Whatever. Just gonna be happy. I'll take 15 cents on it and just be done. And there it goes through. Whatever. I'm not gonna be mad. I was pretty upset really quickly that I got a horrible fill there. Just get out of it and be happy. And shooting back up anyway, so whatever. We're in at 70 out of 55 in a little over a minute, so can't complain. Can't complain at all. Should have been a lot more though. I have to go back and watch that when I edit, but I'm pretty sure I hit the button and held it when it was at 88. I think it was at 88, and then as I let go of the button, it dropped right to 70 on the bid, and that's what I got. That's the one disadvantage of these spready stocks and not using orders. This thing is really extended. This would actually probably be a good swing idea if you could hold it short. Looking down towards like $51 for it to come back down and test there. It wasn't really fumble fingers, it was more of just bad timing. I mean, even if I would have canceled my order there, it went under 50 for like a split second, came back up, and the spread's there, so I can't even like get out if I really wanted to. Did you add your position? Because didn't you start your position up at 56 or down at 56.90 something? I mean, you probably are still fine looking at the chart. I really shouldn't have got out, to be honest. But I was just so upset with I definitely let the emotions get to me there. I'd still be in this if I would have got the 88. I'll tell you that right now. I would have still been holding this. And it would have looked pretty nice. We got... Well, we made more than our commissions at least. Well, then you're good to go. It just dipped down there to pretty much 57. 57.06. Fire truck. Fire truck. Race car. Pickup truck. Fire truck. Robot. I don't know what that is. Dump truck. Fire truck. Wee wee wee. You wanna go change your diaper? Go change his diaper. Be right back. I'll make sure nothing else is moving real quick. Yep. That's why I only trade till 11 o'clock. I'll be right back. Is that Mater? We tried to go up there again, huh? Probably should stop looking at this thing. Forgot my headphones. Helicopter? Damn it. I was going to just hit it right there at 58.12. Man, look at this. The spread on this thing is just crazy. This is my last little stab at this thing. If it wants to hit me at 45, we'll play. If not, I'm done. Really nothing else moving. Take a look at R. This is exactly why you don't play the low volume ones. I mean, no sellers show up, then no sellers show up. This thing could just grind all day. Thinking about just canceling this order. Just realized you guys can't see my orders until I'm actually in the trade, but I have an actual order up at 58.45. I didn't even know that you guys couldn't see that. Well, I guess you can see it on the chart itself, but I think we're gonna go ahead and just cancel it. I wanted it to be a nice big move there all at once, and now it's kind of just consolidating. Take a look at I. What are you looking at? A little scoop play. So yeah, this is kind of what you're looking for, just the other way. Got the volume, the extension away from VWAP is what I look for. You're down through that previous support, so you'd look for it to hopefully come back up and at least test that before it wants to continue lower. PCG is actually getting some volume. Have that up over here. I don't really like messing around with PCG, just that thing is so news driven. You never know when they could come out and say they're not responsible for that huge fire that killed all those people. If that news came out, that thing would skyrocket to probably $30. And yeah, back to R. Like I had said, when you have no volume like this, I mean, there's really nothing driving the price both ways. So if you only have bulls show up to the stock, guess what? That's all it's going to do. People are just going to keep buying it. They're just going to keep going higher. We'll take one more look around here. BCRX. What's the float on this thing? It's a higher float. Range kind of sucks. Only got like a 10-cent range. Volume's not that great either. MGI. ITCI. Someone in the chat called out ascending triangle here. Yeah, it's kind of there. That's what we're looking at here. This is pretty standard. You have a big pair move down into an ascending triangle. You're looking for it to move higher. Get him what? I'm not a huge fan of long plays. How many times do I have to say it? I just do not like going long. It's a good trade idea though. I mean the volume's not really there either. These are ones you can have set risk on though, because you're just risking low a day. I mean, really here you could probably just risk under 9, to be honest. Oh, short ARWR. Oh, did it go back up again? It did get right to 45, didn't it? That was the high. Probably wouldn't have got any fill. I don't really know if I'd be interested here. I'd want to see it almost make another big candle. If it wants to go through 50 and get up there, we'd be interested. 65. It wasn't quite the pop we were looking for there. We're sitting at 85, by the way. Well, you can see it on the level 2. This thing is whippy. Put an order. If we get filled, I'm going to put an order in right away down here at 55, just because. I think I'm just going to stay away from this thing. This thing is crazy. Just grinding higher. This is what it did to me when it took my money down in when it was down in the 30s. Just kept grinding. Are you still in this with your paper trade? Down at 56.90? That's you're quite a ways away now. I'm going to cancel my order. I don't like it there. No. At this top? I'm just not a fan of how this thing is trading. This would probably be a really good swing trade, but I don't really swing trade. I mean, it's crazy because, I mean, end goal would be down here at 56.50. I mean, it's never really made like a new resistance to really test. Well, this isn't really my type of trade, I must admit. This is more of just kind of playing the overextension. And I'm not going to lie, it's also a little bit of a revenge trade from back when it took my money. more so than it being my strategy. This is not really my strategy. This is just me being bored and looking at something that's really overextended. I'm pretty sure this is the one that took my money. Let me look. ARWR. Apparently it wasn't. Apparently the only other time I traded this I made money. Oh, but I lost money on commissions. But it was definitely a fighter then too. What was the one? I don't even know then. It was, I thought it was A something. Was it AW? AW? I could have swore it was ARWR. Here, let me just look at my losers. Better way to find it. It was ACHC. That's what it was. I knew it was something with an A, and the letters were like the same, so it wasn't that one. All right, we're gonna try this one last time here. If it wants to give us a big pop through 59, we'd be interested. I'm gonna put it at 59.30. This is gonna be our last effort at a trade. And it got denied. Our entry at 85 is looking like it would have been good for now. Might be the top, to be honest. Looking like we're just going to call it. If it wants to even test 50, yep, there it is. We're just going to take it out of here. Because that's what we would have been looking for. Yep, there it is. All right. Oh, well. It's coming up to that time of day, 11 o'clock. Anybody have any questions or comments? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll give it to 11 o'clock, so we got a little over 4 minutes here. Yeah, that's why I don't like these grinders. If you noticed, I kept moving up because I was looking for a big move within the grinder, because you tend, like, that's kind of what I did down here as well. You can see it was kind of grinding, but then we got that big candle. So that's why I was okay getting in there, and it had the whole dollar right there as well. That's why I wanted this at 58.95 or 85 on this candle, but we only got to 74, but then it grinded up higher. So then again, I'm looking for a big move off of this, basically this trend. You're looking for the move away from it, so it'll come back down, back into the trend, hopefully even lower, because then you have a better chance of holding through something like this. Yeah. I mean, right now it does look really weak. That probably was the top, and it's unfortunate because we had an order there at 85 and canceled it, but it's not. If we're going to play something like this, we're going to play it on our terms. We're not looking to just guess, right? That's the whole point of having an edge in a strategy, is to use it, not to just throw your money in randomly and guess, because you're going to lose money in the long run doing that. Yeah, this week probably is going to suck. So just take it slow, guys. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the holidays. Thanksgiving is an awesome holiday. Spend it with your family. Give your mom a call. Give your dad a call. Call everybody. Tell them you love them. Give thanks to anything that they might have done to help you out in life. It's an excuse to, really kind of open up to your family a little bit. It's awesome. Every year, our whole family gets together in one place. We have a big football game. The kids are starting to get old enough to where we're going to just have an even bigger game. It's just, it's one of, to me, it's my favorite holiday of the year. I love it. Mr. Gifford, happy Thanksgiving. We'll be streaming Wednesday morning as well, so feel free to check in there. If you have any questions or comments that you didn't think of during the stream, feel free to chime in. Discord, Twitter. I can post both of those in here. If you ever want to know them, just pound Twitter or exclamation point Twitter, exclamation Discord. You can ask me in there. You can wait till this thing processes. You can ask me on the video when I posted of the 2 smaller trades that we took today. However you want to do it. But yeah, I'll sit around here for another 2 minutes just in case somebody does have any questions. Get out of here at 11. I think this will be the first time I actually got on at like 9:20 and then left at 11. It'd be kind of interesting. Really nothing else to trade today. Kind of just really kind of forced this trade a little bit on ARWR. Our other trade was ENPH, which I like this one a little bit better because we were on like a really nice extended move. We didn't get that fill for another 50 shares up right before the whole dollar. That was a little frustrating. I'm curious to go back and look at it. It did eventually come down here and test VWAP, but just because we didn't get that extra fill and we didn't really get the entry that we wanted, we were just happy to kind of get out of that thing. Go back to, let's just go up here. It'd be much easier. Dun, dun, dun. Appreciate you all stopping by. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Always appreciate the support. We're getting there. It'd be nice to be at 900 before December starts, and then hopefully we can make that 100 subscriber push throughout the month of December. That would be pretty cool to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Going from not even having a YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers within the year is definitely not something I thought was possible. So thank you to everybody that's been supporting me throughout all of this. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you see the kind of community we're attempting to grow here, because it's for the people. For the people. I'm trying to make a channel that wasn't there when I started. ARWR, going for it again. Look at me. We're gonna see if it wants to do it one more time. We're gonna go up to 45 this time. Not sure what's going on. There we go. See if we can get that huge pop up through 59 here. At 59. Through 59, 17, 20. 25, 30, 37, 45. We're in. All right, let's do this. That's a big pop. Went all the way up to 70. Right back down, 45. Put an order in down here at 59.12, just if it wants to give it to us. Just a random number, just seeing if it wants to come back down and test it real quick. 23. Spread on this is cray cray. Kind of playing with peanuts here a little bit. But it is a bigger mover. It's a higher price stock, so just playing it safe. Put another order up there at $59.95 if it wants to get there. Go ahead. Wee. Wee. Be careful. Go off the side. Silly butt. This thing's getting held up here. That was definitely the pop we were looking for. Kid's crazy. Just ran face first into the couch. You're silly. Just sitting here waiting. This thing doesn't really know what it wants to do. Whee! Back under, see if we can get the big push down towards 59. Just looking for that 59 test, and we're out of here. Almost got it. See if we can get under 20. 18. 12, we're on the bid. Why are we not getting filled? Alright, we're just going to take it there. Oh, We would have got filled all the way up there, but it's okay. I took it for 2 cents more. For some reason, I wasn't filling this, even though the bid went through. So I didn't want to risk it jumping back up, even though it went straight through. So I'll be happy with that. We'll take the 31 cents. And there it is, popping right back up. That's what we didn't want a chance of doing. So I saw it sitting there. I was a little confused why we weren't getting filled, but for 2 cents, I'm not gonna fret about that. So we got another little trade there. A little happy about that. We were looking. That's what we were looking for. Every single time that we were missing the trades, that's why we were looking for this bar. We were looking for this bar, and this is why you don't trade these grinders, because they just grind, right? The only time you want to get involved is when you get a nice intense move. I preach it all the time, guys. You're looking for intensity. You get the big intense move. The stronger the move, the weaker the trend. It's that simple. So that's exactly what we were playing off there. And that's all I got for you. So any questions, comments, Twitter, Discord, leave them here when the video process. I'm going to make the video of my 3 trades today. We had 2 here on ARWR, and then we had the one on ENPH. And that's all I have for you. So like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Always appreciate the support. And I will see you guys tomorrow when I make a video, and then I'll see you Wednesday morning for the live stream. Peace. Hit it, but every time I do that, it freaking pops up. I was trying to be patient, trying to get it closer to 21 there. My emotions kind of got to me there a little bit. gonna start this. Kind of feel. Yeah, and that was the other thing.